Women require a certain amount of testosterone also, but it's far less than men. And in women, their primary androgen or primary, anabolic steroid, or that gives you all those benefits men get from testosterone, is actually DHEA. DHEA is dehydroepiandrosterone, which is why nobody says that. It's DHEA on pretty much any bottle that you're going to purchase. And it is available as a supplement over the counter. So this really fundamentally useful hormone in women is available to everybody. They just don't really know about it, don't know how to use it, don't know how to dose it, don't know what to track. And so I can tell you all those things and you can manage this yourself. One thing about DHEA is that it's an adrenal steroid. So people who endure a lot of stress, chronic inflammation, chronic illness, just life in the modern world today, raising children, having children, all that stuff that people go through, especially women in our society, their adrenals tend to get fried over time and burnt out. People are familiar with cortisol being an adrenal steroid. And, if you have adrenal fatigue, you may benefit from taking some supplemental cortisol, something I should talk about later. All kinds of adrenal herbs to boost the production of cortisol and all those things. But DHEA also comes from the adrenal gland, and people who endure adrenal burnout almost always end up low on DHEA also. And that goes for both men and women. So you can't just give cortisol and neglect the DHEA problem, or you'll make all of those symptoms worse for the woman, especially because cortisol and DHEA are both regulated by the pituitary gland with the same signal. So anybody who's on cortisol replacement needs to take DHEA. A lot of women I see today that have this long-term adrenal burnout, and they'll complain of things like fatigue, no sex drive, mental focus problems, depression or low mood. They can't get muscle if they do exercise. A lot of women will say, I put in the time at the gym, I just drag myself there and nothing's happening. I'm not gaining strength or muscle or anything. And they just feel like they're still holding on to their fat. A lot of times that's because their DHEA is low.